My name is Sean McDowell, and I just want to spend maybe 10 minutes talking about uh, why, for spiritual and religious purposes, you would choose a keto lifestyle over another type of diet, and why ketones are equivalent to a fasting experience. Um, a fasting experience is desirable because you remove all toxins so that your mind can think clearly without physical chains and physical impulses that are causing you to think a certain way. So, for the difference between a ketogenic diet and all other diets is its strict uh, is a strict fuel source as fat for fuel. Now, all other diets are sort of lax on having a little bit of carbs or a little bit of sugar. They all focus on reducing calories intake and reducing carb intake by a little bit. But the ketogenic diet really addresses that you remove all sugars, all carbs, and you push hard in the direction of fats. And the reason why is because when you ingest sugar, it is like the most addictive thing ever. If you ever done a ketogenic diet and then experimented and cheated really hard with some cookies, you will feel like the addiction to the cookie and the addiction to the sugar, like in that moment. I had not eaten cookies or drinking a soda for about 5 months, and as soon as I ate a cookie, I was done for. I eaten about 6 to 7 to 8 cookies that night, and I felt the insulin pour out of my pancreas, and I immediately got tired. I felt the up and I felt the crash. And what happens whenever your pancreas does remove the sugar from your blood? It produces this tired feeling. And whenever it produces that tired feeling, and this happens every day, whether you know about it or whether you don't know about it, it happens every day. When your pancreas goes to remove the sugar from your blood, it gives you this tired feeling. And that tired feeling then turns to a craving for the blood sugar change. So the blood sugar was up here, it's now down here. Now our body wants to make up that difference again. We want to ingest more sugar. But the energy output that we get from sugar is not actually needed. You do not need any carbs to survive and function. Whenever you run away from carbs and you pull that whole process out, where the body has to take sugar out, it does not have the need to produce insulin, and it doesn't have the need to cause those feelings. So you'll lose that compulsion to eat sugar. Whenever you actually take it out, those type of thoughts will be gone. And you'll lose the feelings that you get whenever your body's forced to consume the sugar with insulin. Those processes, the mental process and the biological digestion process, those things will remove from your existence, sort of. So you'll stop having those feelings, and your body will run off the fats. And whenever it really does run clearly off the fats, you have this clear level of thinking. Your body will be in its fastation mode, and it will be producing ketones for energy. Your body burns the fat, and your kidneys produce ketones. And the reason you want to be in that state at all times is because those ketones are very clear energy that is unattached to a substance. It's attached to the body and what the body does. In that way, it gives you a understanding, a feeling of just being. And by being in that feeling of sort of just good and awake, you're able to experience better intentions in every moment. You're able to experience like conscious correction of yourself. Uh, that is sort of the what you're looking for whenever you fast on the weekends, or you fast for religious reasons or for health reasons. You're pulling all the toxins out, and you're letting your body sort of run off its own survival. And when you do that, you can sort of like live out of the body. And I think that is a desirable thing. Also, whenever you're able to live out of the body, you're able to connect better with people. You're able to feel like more empathy. So, if you're looking at it from a life perspective type look on things, you actually do gain some personality and self-awareness out of following the ketogenic diet, because of the way your body biologically changes a little bit for digestion. It starts running off a different supplement or a different enzyme called ketones that does different things. So in all these other diets, you might not be reaching ketosis, and you might not be completely removing all like toxins from your diet. Whenever you do remove all toxins, you remove those thoughts that come with those toxins, whether they be negative, whether they be stressful, like at a cellular or bodily level. Sugar puts stress on your body. Sugar raises cortisol levels, and those stressful thoughts and those cortisol levels, those change your way of thinking. They change your reality, sort of, in what you live in. You want to live on the positive side of things. I believe you can only have two trains of thought at a time: a negative thought, a sort of peaceful yin-yang, mute understanding thought where you're open to empathize with the person, and like a positive outlook on things. You can live in those sections of life. And if your body physically cannot remain in the positive because of negative stress that it actually has, you're unfree. You're unfree because you're so restricted by these substances. And sugar is a, believe it or not, is a huge substance. The addiction that comes from behind sugar, it's a powerful craving that leads towards different thinkings. And until you experience the ketogenic lifestyle, a true ketogenic lifestyle, you will not be able to see as far as you could. The ketogenic lifestyle, I believe, is our native diet. There are multiple ways to do it. There are multiple ways to become ketogenic. There are ketones out there that can help you tangibly make that shift to a ketogenic lifestyle, or at least they can give you the feeling of what maintaining a ketogenic lifestyle can give you in the long run. I've been doing a ketogenic lifestyle and taking my ketones every day for about 8 months, and I've seen these changes, and I've seen my body's and my mind's ability to see correction, to see what it really needs to be, and to see like how I can get there. I believe I'm able to produce answers for myself mentally a lot easier than I was before, and it's because I'm in a lot less pain, I'm in a lot less suffering, and I feel a lot less anxious than I've ever felt before. I'm in a very clear state now, and I devote that all towards God and showing me that the ketogenic lifestyle and that CBDs are our native lifestyle and our native medicine. And I also believe ketones to be, if you look at it as fat is equal to ketones, and ketones is equal to our native fuel. So if you believe fat to be our native fuel, then you must believe ketones to be our native fuel. So what the reason for taking exogenous ketones, which are ketones outside of the body, not the same as the ketones that your kidneys produce, but the same bioavailability. So meaning whenever you drink exogenous ketone, you feel a certain type of way, and you feel a certain type of energy. You feel like you're in a certain type of experience. And what I mean by experience is that you can feel experiences from all types of substances. When you take some cough syrup, you feel a certain way and you have an experience. You feel a little tired and you feel a little better and you have an experience. Whenever you do cocaine, you feel a way, which is like dopamine, and then you have an experience, which means you feel sort of like drug-induced manliness, whatever. When you drink, you feel a little fuzzy and warm, and you have an experience of being drunk in alcohol. When you drink a ketone, it provides you with ketones, which is a high level of ketosis, which is an experience of fasting. So you can drink a ketone and then experience fasting in those moments when you're taking a ketone. And the reason why I want to maintain a ketogenic diet is because my body is clear of other toxins that are providing other experiences, and I get to experience life in a clear way of fasting. You can do it naturally. Fasting leads to ketosis. Whenever you don't eat for 24 hours, your body reaches ketosis and it starts running off the fat. So you can experience that feeling of fasting now with products, and you can look at it any way you want. I'm doing it on a daily basis because I wish to be in constant connection with myself and to be very clear on what I need to do, like in the moment and in the future, and I want to be sure that those things are going to happen. I want to be able to like ride in faith in myself and in my God. And certain things, certain lifestyles provide greater vision or clearer vision in yourself and your goals. When you have the energy to care to connect with another individual, it happens. Okay, whenever you are clear to connect, that you want, that you need, whenever you are clear physically and you are able to connect with somebody, you are given, you also have the energy to do it, and you have the capability of being open-minded. And those are some of the things I noticed today. What else is good? If you are able to maintain that type of diet and lifestyle in a motivated, conscious effort, it will also lead away from negativity like self-doubt, self-hate. It'll lead you more to connection with you and society on a even level, where you understand that you accept everybody, so it should be capable for society to accept you. You become sort of comfortable with that reality, that this should be life. What else? So in my lifestyle, I do these things. I take these supplements because I want to be at as highest function as I can. I want to be in a constant conscious effort to be positive towards life and towards the people around me, and to be able to rest in that moment of conscious positivity is sort of the goal of life, is sort of to be happy and to feel that enlightenment and understanding with the people that are around you. Those are just some thoughts that I had from a group today. A lot of people pray in a different way, in a lot of different ways, and I pray that people search themselves and learn some nutritional education and some diet education, so they can see the differences in their lifestyles. Like, you change your lifestyle from what you put in it, and you'll actually feel like your inner lifestyle come out in a very real way. In a very real way. It'll happen. You'll have deliverance when you choose to go that healthy route, and you will have results from that deliverance whenever you really do make that choice to go in the healthy direction and to search out knowledge involving health, involving your health, and to really accept the fact that that sugar has caused us a lot of pain and sin, and it leads to illnesses. And what I want you to know is that it really does lead to mental illness too. It leads you to mental negativity and thinking, just because of stress levels and cortisol levels that will cause you to fall on the side of the zeros instead of the ones. It's all about interpretation and perspective. You can reach a better perspective with a ketogenic lifestyle. You can reach a better perspective with supplementations like 5-HTP and CoQ10. I take 5-HTP for energy and mood. I take CoQ10 for heart health and cellular energy. And basically, those two things are so you can remain in a high energy state. When people feel tired, they feel depressed, they feel slow, they don't feel good about things. Whenever you have enough energy, you can stay in that motivated mindset. You can stay in that, I need to help everyone with this, I need to push these people in those directions. As long as you have energy, you can make your mind and your body do whatever you want. But if you don't have that energy, you're going to fall back to bad ways. You're going to fall back to bad ways of thinking. A lot of things can go wrong. That's the mental side of things for why I believe ketones are connected to the ketogenic lifestyle, and how I believe those things are equivalent to fasting. Fasting, ketones, ketosis, they're all sort of equivalent to me. When you remove sugar, it makes a lot of sense. It's a feeling that I get, and it's a feeling that I appreciate all day long. The willingness to live and the willingness to motivate others, it's a desired effect. And to be shielded from other people's negativity, that is truly what you want. You want self-correction, but you also do want to have your armor. Anyways, that is a reason why you want to be on the ketogenic diet. To experience the fasting feeling, I drink ketones once a day. You could ask me what a ketone is. I have videos on there explaining what a ketone is. I just don't have any packets with me right now. It is a beautiful product. It is basically like switching from your Coca-Cola as your energy source to a new energy source that's like Coca-Cola, provides you with a beautiful experience every day. You have to know what you're looking for. You have to understand what the fasting experience is, and you have to understand why you want the fasting experience over like a sugar source of energy. This is one-sided. Like, there's no negative side to drinking ketones daily. And there's huge negatives to drinking a bunch of sugar. There's huge negatives to living that lifestyle in the physical health route, in the momentarily unsatisfied health route, in the mental brain fog route. Like, these things cause problems for the body, which cause problems for the mind. And this other lifestyle does not cause problems for the body and does not cause problems for the mind. It actually does those things very well. There are a lot of powerful supplements out there. I stick to certain companies and certain non-GMO products that are only one product. I don't really like buying those big jars with like lists of things because I really like to know what I'm putting in there. I stick non-GMO, and I'll just buy 1 or 2 products. Buy chemical supplement is what I mean. All natural though. Stay all natural. It'll work. The all natural route will work. And if you can like eat green, like if you can eat super healthy keto green, oh, you will feel amazing. Doing the green keto, you might have to like swap your pantry out, and you might have to make like some real commitments to that lifestyle if you're not going to use ketones to help push you in that direction. Because the ketone will being in ketosis will train you a little bit. You'll have self-training in which foods that you can eat, because you'll start telling yourself what's going to make you feel better. Anyways, I haven't gone to the gym yet. I'm about to go to the gym. It's like 1:15. I definitely go to the gym now because once I'm done with the gym, I definitely feel like I've done something that day. Whenever I go to the gym, I do feel accomplished for that day. I feel like I'm keeping myself healthy. I feel like I've done myself due diligence for the day. Yeah. I feel pretty good whenever I go to the gym. Have a wonderful day. Add me on Facebook. Send me any questions. I'm basically putting all my ideas together and putting them out there so I can see what other people think about that. I know there's not a lot of people out there doing the ketogenic diet, but the people who are doing the ketogenic diet are having amazing successes, weight-wise too. But I want to like bring some theory behind the cognition that they're bringing themselves, and that the mental healthness that they're bringing themselves. I want to bring like an idea to the table for you for why that makes sense. Like, why are they having these game-breaking changes in their lives whenever they change their diet? And there's reasons behind it. There's definitely reasons behind it. Your body normalizes. You go back to your natural state. Your hormones balance a little bit. You stop having to produce insulin, which stops certain cravings. It stops certain body processes by living like that. Anyways, have a wonderful day.